For those who paid $2,000 for an AI bootcamp, the market value of that certificate just disintegrated. The price of entry-level AI education has reached zero. Anthropic, creators of the ClaudeAI system, recently released 13 official certification-grade courses to the public. They have removed all paywalls, subscriptions, and credit card requirements. This move follows a mandate from Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei, who argues that AI should be a force for human progress. In his view, that requires making the technology, and the knowledge to use it, available to everyone. This chart shows the current market disparity. On the left, professionals are still paying over $2,000 for generic third-party bootcamp badges. On the right, Anthropic is offering a first-party curriculum for nothing. With the financial barrier removed, the primary differentiator in the job market is execution speed. Access is now universal. The advantage belongs only to those who start immediately. The greatest threat to your career is no longer a lack of resources. It is the decision to wait while the door is left open. The lack of a price tag creates a psychological trap. Because there is no financial investment, many will simply bookmark the page and eventually do nothing at all. This is a structured 13-course curriculum built alongside university professors from institutions like University College Cork and Ringling College. This scatter plot maps the catalog. The x-axis is time required, the y-axis is technical difficulty. Jumping into the 13-hour API track without coding background causes immediate frustration. Conversely, the 1-hour Claude 101 provides zero resume value for experienced workers. To survive this data dump, you must ignore 80% of these courses. You must identify the specific track designed for your current career level and ignore the rest. This decision tree identifies the path for the AI-anxious beginner, those with no coding experience intimidated by technical terminology. If you fall into this group, your path leads to Claude 101 and the AI Fluency Foundations. The total commitment is 1 to 4 hours. Completing these modules yields an official certificate from Anthropic that can be added directly to your LinkedIn profile. Cautionary. Note that Track 1 requires no code. This means it will not qualify you for advanced AI implementation or engineering. The middle branch is for the corporate optimizer. These professionals need to accelerate workflows without becoming software engineers. Your target is product training, specifically deploying Claude within AWS or Google Vertex AI. Plan for 3 to 6 hours. This track assumes you are already familiar with enterprise cloud environments. Without that background, these modules will be difficult to apply. These practical courses provide the exact blueprint needed for automating your employer's repetitive daily tasks using high-level AI tools. Track 2 qualifies you to connect high-level AI models directly to your company's existing revenue streams. The final branch addresses the builders and developers aiming to create production-grade applications. The time commitment here is significant. You will need to dedicate over 13 hours to the Claude API course alone. The core technical requirement is mastering MCP. Model Context Protocol, or MCP, is an open standard that allows developers to build secure, two-way connections between AI models and local data sources. This track is unsuitable for absolute beginners. It requires established coding knowledge to begin the first module. For those who finish, an official developer certificate from Anthropic carries more weight with 2026 hiring managers than any generic bootcamp credential. Track 3 offers the highest potential impact on your salary. It serves as a technical filter that rewards those who complete the most difficult learning curve in the academy. Here's the truth about this moment. The window to stand out by holding one of these Anthropic certificates is rapidly closing. Currently, an official Anthropic Academy certificate proves you are an early adopter who took the initiative before it became a requirement. Consider Amodei's prediction that AI will disrupt half of all entry-level white-collar jobs within the next 5 years. In that future, these certificates will transition from a competitive advantage to a standard requirement for every resume. The value of the certificate comes from its chronological timestamp, proving you acquired these skills before the rest of the workforce began to scramble. This matrix outlines your next 48 hours. Pick one lane today. Beginners immediately complete the 1-hour Claude 101 baseline. Corporate optimizers start cloud integration modules to apply AI to your tech stack. Developers block out your weekend for the 13-hour API course. The gap between people who understand AI and people who do not is widening every single week. It is about to turn into a canyon. Anthropic has provided the tool required to navigate this shift at no cost. The next step is choosing your track and finishing the first module.